Solar leasing companies didn't change their pitch when the federal tax rate expired on December 3rd. They're still running the same calculator, using the same monthly payment comparison, telling you the same story. Here's what they're not telling you. Company leasing you solar is still connecting 30% of your system cost in federal tax credits. You're not. Let's change the math on everything. Hey folks, it's John from My Solar Home. I've installed over 1,600 solar systems across the nation and 300 or more in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Lease versus buy is the question I get every single week. And the answer in 2026 is different from what I was saying 2 years ago. Stick with me because at the end, I'm going to give you a 4-number formula. You can run it in 60 seconds, use any solar quote you already have, and it'll tell you definitively if leasing or buying makes more financial sense for your specific situation. And it works in every state, not just New Jersey. First, what actually changed on January 1st of 2026? The federal residential solar tax credit, section 25D, expired on December 31st of 2020. If you buy solar in 2026, you get zero federal credit. Done, expired. Homeowners in 2024 got 30% of their system cost back as a tax credit. That saved a homeowner with a $25,000 system $7,500. That money is gone. Here's the part leasing companies are very quiet about. The federal commercial solar credit, section 48, that is still active through 2027. Solar leasing companies are businesses. When they install solar on your roof, they own the system and not you. That means they get to claim the commercial credit on your system. 30% on your panel. Then they're going to charge you every month for the next 25 years. So the situation right now is they get their 30% back on your system and they bill you monthly. That arrangement was questionable before the tax credit expired. It's harder to justify now that you cannot offset it yourself. The buy math in 2026, before the federal credit expired, buying solar in New Jersey looked like this: $25,000 system, 30% tax credit, $7,500 back, net cost $17,500, payback period about 5. Now, $25,000 system, zero credit, net cost $25,000, payback period about 7.5 years. That's 7 or 8 years. Sounds longer than it is, but here's the thing. Your panels last 30 years. You own them. After year 7, you're generating electricity for free. Every kilowatt hour you produce from your system, from that day onwards, you pocket instead of the money going to PSE&G. And New Jersey, there's one more thing that changes this math dramatically. SREC credit. This SUSI SUSI program, New Jersey Solar Renewable Energy Certificate Program, pays you $85 per megawatt hours of solar energy your system produces. Locked in for 15 years from your registration date. On a typical 10 kilowatt hour New Jersey system that produces 11 to 12,000 kilowatt hours a year, that's about $935 to $1,020 a year, paid directly to your bank account. So who gets the SRECs? The owner of the panels. If you buy, you get the SRECs. If you lease, the leasing company owns the panels, so they keep the SRECs. So that's another $900 a year that the lease company is collecting off your roof on top of your monthly payment. If you're in New Jersey, buying almost always wins on the math. The longer you stay in the house, the more the math favors buying. The lease math in 2026. I'm not here to tell you that leasing is always wrong. It's not, but I want you to understand that while you're actually agreeing to a typical solar lease, it runs for 25 years. You pay a monthly fee for that entire time, almost usually with an annual escalator, so 2.9% per year. That means your lease payment keeps going up every year while the equipment you're paying for stays the same and gets older. Year 1, maybe $130 a month. Year 25, maybe $260 a month. For panels that are 25 years old, here's the real number. Take your monthly lease payment times 12 months times 25 years. That's your total lease cost. On a 130-year, $30 a month payment with a 2.9 escalation, you'll pay somewhere around $62,000 over 25 years for a system that sells for just $22,000. What do you own at the end? Nothing. The lease company owns the panels. In most agreements, you either pay to have them removed or you buy them at whatever the company decides they're worth, or renew the lease. And if you sell your home, solar leases transfer to the buyer, but some buyers don't want them. Real estate agents will tell you a solar lease on a home creates friction in a sale. Not always a deal breaker, but friction certainly. So when does leasing actually make sense? Now, I want to be straight with you because sometimes it does. If your tax situation means you couldn't use the purchase credit anyway, you're retired, you have limited tax liability, that's less of a factor now than a residential tax credit, which is now gone. If you have no savings and can't access a loan at a reasonable rate, and your only alternative is paying full electric bills forever, leasing might be a better option than the status quo, even though it's not the best outcome. Now, if you're planning to sell your home within 5 years and you want to avoid a capital outlay, the lease might be worth it, but you still need to run the numbers because solar does add to your home's value. Now, in California under NEM 3.0, if you're getting solar plus a battery system, the math is more complicated, and leasing a battery through a program like Tesla or Sunrun's VPP may actually pencil out. I'll still push you to buy it if you can, but California's rate structure is genuinely different. In the Northeast, Southwest, the Midwest, buying almost wins every time, especially if you can access financing at around 6% period. Now, the formula I promised you, 4 numbers. You can pull these from any solar quote in 5 minutes. Number 1, total system cost. This is all after all fees, permits, everything, and get this in writing. Number 2, your annual electric bill savings. This is what your installer projects you will save per year on your electric bill. Ask them specifically, what is my projected year 1 electric bill savings? Number 3, your annual SREC income if applicable, like you're in New Jersey in 2026. Number 4, total annual benefits. Add number 2 and number 3. That's your total annual benefit. Now divide number 1 by number 4. Your total annual benefits by the total cost of your system. And that is your payback period in years. In New Jersey in 2026, a well-designed system, properly sized, no padding in the quote, should show a payback of 7 to 8 years. After that, every year you're ahead. Compare that to your lease total. Add up monthly payments over the lease term with the escalator. That's what you pay to never own anything. Run those 2 numbers side by side and there's your decision. Now, if you're in New Jersey or Pennsylvania and want help running the formula on a real code, and if you want a quote from me, reach out to me directly. Email solar@mysolarhome.us or call 609-908-3700 or visit mysolarhome.us. I'll give you honest numbers, not a pitch. Now, for other states, I have vetted partners nationwide. Reach out and I'll connect you. Like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you the next time.